We're going to Lake Bled today. I'm already dripped out, as you can see. Got the swim shorts on because apparently you can swim. There are like designated swimming areas at Lake Bled. But yeah, the main attraction is still obviously the island itself and the church on top of it. And as well the boat ride that you get from the surrounding land to the church. I think it was called the Pletna boat, which is like a wooden boat. Its origins come from the 1590s, so it's a pretty old concept they use. So apparently there are only 23 Pletna boats on the entire lake, and the rights to actually ride one of the boats was given like to specific families centuries ago, and it has been passed down from generation to generation. So the guy rowing us today will probably have done this his whole life. Right, so we just arrived in the city of Bled. Because I'm hungry, I'm first gonna get some food at this bistro bar called the Bistro Bled, which has an amazing view on their balcony on the lake itself. Right there. It's a bit further downhill walk. But first, yeah, let's have some food at this bistro bar. Not sure what food they are all serving, but I do want some something nice, meaty, for sure. Right here, I told you guys, the view on the lake. It's good, man, and the weather as well. It's like 26 degrees now. It will get warmer, so perfect day for a swim. Just finished almost finished my grilled chicken with curly fries and tzatziki, the tzatziki sauce, a nice view. So we were just done finishing the food at Straža. As I said, I had a nice grilled chicken with some fries and tzatziki, which was kind of like yogurt, watery, really not the greatest quality. But yeah, we're not here for the food because Slovenian food isn't really, well, that well known worldwide. I'm obviously more here for the views. So there's a Telecabine on the other side of the lake. Not sure what that is about. So I'm not sure where the designated beach areas are, but this part is definitely more, docks and no swimming area. I see a Pletna boat there in the middle. And a nice little swan over here. He's really taking the spotlight. I heard that they always have to be like with a partner, like swans. So I'm not sure why they're free here. Maybe it's like a harem or something. 2 ladies, 1 man, or the other way around. After all, it is the 20th century, so stuff might be different nowadays. I don't know why from the pictures I thought that Lake Bled, like the church, was on a elevated island, but it's actually level with us. So it's actually, yeah, right over there in the middle. So we're currently walking towards the station where all the Pletna boats are departing from. It's like, if my intel is correct, there should be only 23 on the whole island or the whole of Bled. So yeah, pretty rare experience. So there are some designated swimming areas on the right side. We're on the left side mostly. So yeah, there's nothing. Well, there's one small area that we're close to. But yeah, as I said, the Pletna boat is a traditional wooden rowing boat. It has a capacity of 18 passengers. Okay, so it's a pretty big one actually. I thought it was like a smaller one, like 4 people max. Right there up close, the Pletna boat. It's a nice green, bluish water. It's really amazing. See some people in the middle. We're already swimming a bit. That's the bell tower we're hearing from the church. We just made it to the site where all the Pletna boats are parked. So we just docked our boat right at the designated area. So here there's even more different boats that are being sent over here. Also group boats. We took the around 2 to 3 person Pletna boats, but there are also the big group ones. But yeah, these ones are more the Pletna. The small one is more authentic. But we didn't. There was not like what I told you at home about the like family heritage and stuff. That wasn't really true, I guess, or maybe it was back in the day. But this time it was just we had to row ourselves. From this side you can really see just the water, like the blue, greenish, turquoise color. It's not exaggerated by any filters or such like that. It's really, yeah, its own color. So I've just made it to the church. In the background we have the nice turquoise water. On this side we have the bell tower. Yeah, if it was sunny as well today, we'll probably get a lot of sunburns. Then we get to the other side of this this square. So this big staircase going down. I think this is probably the best view you can get from the church island. I haven't swum yet, but I guess later, when we're getting back with the Pletna boat to the shore, I will maybe get one of the small rafting boats so I can also swim along the way. They also have a restaurant up in that mountain, right there. With a nice balcony, amazing view probably. Also very expensive, I would assume. So apparently the lake itself is of both tectonic and glacial origin, which means that on the one hand side it's just like glacial water, but also the fact that the Alps, I think, the tectonic plates broke up in the middle, and over time, like thousands of years, the water got filled up here, and hence this amazing lake. So we can hear the bell tower in the background. Apparently their legend says that there was a man, like a couple who lived on this island, and the man got killed by robbers. So the lady sold all of her jewelry, all her gold, etc. to buy a bell in remembrance of the husband. But it never arrived, or it got broken down or something. And after she moved to Rome and died there, the Pope made one especially for this island, which eventually got placed here. All right, so we got back from the church, and now we're going to the Blejski Grad. Yeah, so the paddling on the Pletna boat was definitely not the easiest task, but well, it was fun to do, and also a nice little exercise. I'm not sure how far up it goes, but the castle was pretty high, so maybe it's a lot of stairs actually, on top of all the stairs that we just had to climb on the island as well. So there another path crosses our own, from which we both go upwards in the end. So we just reached it, I think, question mark. Oh wait, not really. I think we're halfway there. Right, so I just got myself a ticket, 19 euros per adult, to enter the Blejski Grad Castle. On this side, it seems they have a little souvenir shop and restaurant, but also a great view. On the tourist guides and all of the things to see for the Ljubljana or Slovenia in general, this castle wasn't really mentioned a lot, so I didn't do my research on it. I'll probably do it after the video, but oh my, the view on the whole lake. It looks so peaceful from up here. From up, the lake looks pretty small, but when you're down there, it's much and much bigger. There's a designated area for swimming, marked by the black wire. Obviously you can swim in the whole lake, but these are ones like the ones that are reserved and you have to pay for it to get into it. Then surrounded by the Alps, there's amazing views all over. It goes even further up.
One more time, thank you. Thank you.
I'm not sure what event is happening currently on top of the castle. It's also very windy, as you can hear. But damn, whatever they're celebrating, they picked an amazing venue for it, for sure. Well, in general, this castle, its view from all viewpoints all around are just amazing. For 19 euros a person, I think you can stay here for a good hour or more. It's definitely worth the climb, because that it was a few steps, yeah. We get to see a nice rainbow right now. The way they used to get water from the well. A lot of manual labor back in the day that we just overlook today because everything is so automated. Here you can get some nice souvenirs, printing your name on old paper. I think that's an old traditional printing press device. Well, I mean, it says it right there, the Castle printing works. So here we have the first ever printed book in Slovenian. It was Ljubljana Akademska Založba. Here we have some nice history about the whole place and the printing press situation. All types of things that were translated. Here, for example, the Bible. So there's the main courtyard where they have as I said, either a bruiloft, I'm sorry, a wedding or some other party. But yeah, amazing music being played and the view is just wonderful. So that's pretty cool. We see the whole evolution of the castle throughout the years. Well, not the years, the centuries. Starting off in the Romance period and then the Renaissance and moving forward from there. Oh, nice breeze. Just what I needed. So this is the other side. No longer the water. Oh, they're playing a football match. Right there. Or just training. Well, it's training actually. Here's some blueprints of some of the equipment they used back in the day and how they built the houses. So here we see the layout of the castle and the surrounding areas. Really the amount of detail, mathematics, etc. that plays a role in just everyday life, to be honest. It's pretty incredible. Reconstruction of a soldier from the second half of the 9th century. And of the equipment and weapons they used back in the day. Oh, here's a traditional Slavic family. Here we have the complete area. We have here Lake Bled with the church and the castle. The Alps all the way over there. And then surrounding we have different cities. They mention how far away they are as well. I was actually never under the impression that the Ottomans came this far into Europe. I thought their fights and skirmishes were mostly with the Greek, but apparently they also did some occasional raids on Slovenian cities. Here we have a little display of the peasants doing their peasant work, getting some wheat, cheese, eggs and whatever for their landlord, or, well, not landlord, more like, how do you call it back in the day? The Pope. And I have no idea who this king is. Might be the Habsburg guy again, because he's pretty famous here. After a nice couple hours at the castle, watching all the beautiful viewpoints, the museums and the little gift shops, it's time to go back down. Perhaps go for a swim. I still haven't swam today, so maybe a little swim in one of the designated areas would be nice. I'm a bit sweaty as well after it's still pretty hot, obviously. You know what time it is, guys? Time for food. I'm hungry after a lot of steps down, after the castle, after the church and everything. Yo. I think this is a festival. I'm not sure really what this event is about. Bled Summer Fest or something. But yeah, again, they picked an amazing view for this. Okay, the sun is now out completely. It's hot. We came from all the way up there, the castle on the hill. Still haven't gotten any food or drinks, as you can hear from my voice. But we might check out the cable station on the other side. Oh, here, there they have Bled with the flowers. So we started off the day around that church over there, went on one of the Pletna boats, rowing our way to the island in the middle, and now we're on the other side. There are also some big Pletna boats here. Actually, well, they're e-boats, so they're actually not the traditional ones. They have like a hourly departure from here. It's currently like 6:30 p.m. So the sun is setting a bit. The crazy thing is about this place that they have like some designated swimming areas where you have to pay like 35 euros to swim, and then all the other places from where you could jump, like for example if you could find just a place further ahead where you can jump, there's like a sign that says you get fined. Well, it says it's prohibited to swim and you can get fined for 200 euros. So I'm like wondering how they managed to make a lake like this so monetized, like crazy. Now, if they would have something traditional in their cuisine here, it would be the Lake Bled or the Bled cream cake. This one right here, the upper left one. But I don't know. If I have to guess from my Black Forest experience, where I tried the Black Forest gâteau, you know, the cake, it shouldn't be that promising to me. So I think I'll pass on this one. It just seems to me like a cheesecake or just a creamy cake. Probably more to my liking than the Black Forest cake, but still, it's not like rocket science or, yeah, something I would enjoy. So we just made it to one of the designated beach areas, swimming areas. It's like a small part of the lake that's like, yeah, surrounded by the black wire, the pipe, whatever. And it's like sectioned into different parts to swim. But it's pretty deep, I think. The water itself is like at least 3 to 4 meters deep, so that's nice. So yeah, 15 euros, and you can stay here for the whole day. There are some shady areas underneath the trees, but in general, yeah, if the sun is out, it can be pretty hot, but still very doable. So here it is, the designated beach area. All the people. Chilling after a long swimming session. The water is really deep and cold, but that's nice to be honest because it's 31 degrees. There's me over here, just sunbathing a bit. Well, not sunbathing, I have shade right now. It was very good. I would say 10 out of 10 experience, to be honest. I've swam in many places, many rivers, public swimming pools or just beaches, but nothing really tops this experience. And now we're going on one of these bad boys. It's on the other side of the shore. It does have a big line, but I think it will be fast, to be honest. And in the background you have the nice scenery of the Alps. I think it's the Julian Alps, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there's Lake Bled over there. Here's some people screaming. We're almost hitting the top of the mountain, so I guess the next scene will be me, yeah, hitting the ride. I'm not sure if I can film it or if it's like wise to do so, but I will see. And if not, I'll see you guys downstairs. The view here is indeed amazing over the Alps. There's no restaurant or like any coffee shop or whatever, which it's weird. You would think they could make a lot of money. I think even like a small stand here, like a small stand selling some fast food or something. So we just swam like an hour ago over there, like right over there on the other side. Alright, so I just finished the ride down and oh boy, it was fun. Not only was it very fast, also some parts were pretty steep, like around the corners, and we even went below a bridge, like it was kind of fun. Pretty fast as well, so I don't know if it's worth the 15 euros, but I think it's mostly worth it just because going up and getting the panorama view over the entire lake is already worth it. So this is like a nice ride down, a nice finishing touch, I would say. The fun story actually, the person before, like riding in front of me, the cart in front of me, was like a pretty big, tough guy, but you're not allowed to stop during the trek. Like it's not allowed, it's prohibited. You have to keep 20 meters or 30 meters distance between the different carts. And this guy, I don't know why, but he hit a brake in front of me on like a steep part of it. I guess he was a bit scared, which is fine, but he literally did it until the moment that he was like standing still on the track, and I almost hit him. I even asked him like, is it broken? Like, are you good? But he looked back at me with like a smile, and then he continued. So I guess, I don't know, he was shy or maybe embarrassed. But yeah, kind of funny story. And now we're down again in the city center-ish. I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch yet, and it's already 5:30. Yeah, 5:30. So yeah, I'm just looking for some food, some big dinner.